All right. So
I need my
Oh, yeah. Sorry. So we're now at the Lake Houston Wilderness
You want
Park.
to get a card now?
You
want to get the pass now?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay, so this is like the entrance that we're at, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is cool, man. I bet it goes deep back here.
Yep. Yeah, we're just driving to the damn parking spot right now.
Man, how far is parking?
A little ways.
Man, I can see why you come to this park.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Not yet.
All right, now we're at the Lake Houston Wilderness Park. Beautiful.
Oh, are we YouTubing?
I'm currently recording.
Okay, that's gonna go YouTubing?
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, now we're approaching the stop sign, and there's a bunch of signs over there. Let's see what it says.
But you can see the different signs. See them all here?
Yeah, a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is obviously...
Where we're going is towards the nature center, which I wish I could take you in there, but because of the COVID-19, none of it's open. So.
Okay.
But those are a really cool place to go into. They have a lot of...
So all these roads take you to different spots?
Like different ponds, different campsites.
I bet the one with that bridge was really pretty.
It's easier to drive to the campsites and everything, but I prefer the hiking around. It's just me.
Well, I know we won't have too much time, but we'll have time for a little bit.
We'll have time to go.
Shit, somebody's speeding through here. Speed demon.
Yeah.
And they gave us a lot of foggy smoke. I know, right, Chris?
Let's say go 15 through here.
God damn. It feels like it's foggy, and it's not really foggy, but it's like that truck unfucked it up for all of us.
Nah, not at all.
It says Nature Center,
and that's
Lake.
Where we're headed. We're headed to this way on out.
Okay.
Nature Center Drive.
Okay.
And we'll park up here.
Okay.
But as you can see, there's a lot of neat little... See, if you look over here, there's cabins.
There's cabins over here?
Can you see them or no? I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, it's the road that goes all the way back there. Yeah. Field trip. That Brittany Smith that we're on a field trip right now. Ooh, look, there's a lake.
And we're gonna go over a bridge now.
Really?
Oh, we already went over it. Yeah.
Whee!
But I want you to see that other bridge too.
Yeah, that one on the map looked pretty good. Hey, look at the creek down there.
Yeah, and see if there's all kind of spots over here. See, there's
Hey, look, they got a nice little bridge right there. Okay. Since we're in a park, I guess I'll turn. All right, Chris.
I always bring a stick with me because of snakes. There's snakes in
Yeah, I kind of was figuring that. I thought maybe you were like going to climb something.
No.
So is this going off trail?
No, this is your trail.
Okay, now for the viewers, what are we going through right now?
This is what our trail starts at. This one right here is Peach Creek Loop. This is a different trail. But we're going to eventually run into a mirror trail.
Okay. How many trails do they have at this park?
Yeah, they have a few. And they go, a mirror trail so far is the longest one.
Is that the one we're on?
Mm-hmm.
How long does that take you?
No, this is Peach Creek. And I go this route on purpose because to climb.
Do people take this trail all the time?
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you look down here, there's people.
Is there any myths or anything about this?
There's none here. It's just a pool. But if you see people come here and swim. And
Wow.
see over here? There's people.
Yeah. This is so cool, man. It's like clear all sandy up here. How long has this park been around?
I know it's not that. It's not that old.
It looks like one of these old Civil War battlegrounds.
I've actually been to those.
Do they have any in Texas? I know, like, I've gone to some plantations, like Vonnerhog Plantation. I went to that one in West Columbia, and that one was badass. I actually put it on YouTube. Look, you can even sit on the bench over here.
Oh no, there's benches everywhere.
Well, let me get a picture of this. Wait. Wow, it's beautiful out here. You know, this helps clear your mind, you know?
Yeah,
I can see why you said it helps with anxiety, stress, and all that.
yeah, because I have an anxiety depressive disorder, and
I noticed there's two trails. There's one that goes to this path and this path. Is there a difference?
yeah, we are going to do. Let's be adventurous today. We're gonna go do this.
Okay.
Because these paths run into each other anyway over here.
Oh, they do? Okay.
But yeah, there's a reason you have to have that off, because when we get deeper, you're gonna see.
Have what off?
No, we had that. We put that.
Oh, the off, yeah.
Spray on it,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see why.
Yeah, my lips are all numb from it.
It feels like a little upstream and we'll, this is just a little rusty. I was gonna show you a little closer to the. If you want to get more pictures of the river, you can right here. I wanted to bring you here so you can get some.
This is
See, I like this.
magnificent. I
I
mean,
like this spot too. It's really calming. See how the water kind of.
I feel like it's something like off The Last of the Mohicans, you know? You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic, by the way. Dude, you could literally roll into this damn lake.
No, you can't. People have dropped boats in. Well, actually, no. They have to launch them because this actually is not connected to Lake Houston.
It's not?
No. You have to remember, Lake Houston is not a natural lake. It was created. Yeah, I think Lake Houston was created back in the 1950s or something. Yeah, there's a good Texas fact. There's no natural lakes in Texas.
There is?
No, there's none.
All of them were manufactured.
Yes, all of them are man-made.
Look at these tree stubs. You could trip over this and bust your teeth open.
Yeah, like Conroe, like Livingston, like all those are all. Those weren't actual lakes. I mean,
Do people walk across that big old log over there?
I wouldn't try that. You can.
Let's see if I can get a sneak picture of it. Wow. Okay, let's go. You seen any snakes or spiders ever? Wolves, coyotes, bees. Yeah, I farted.
Yeah, you have everything out here when we get deeper. We haven't even started yet.
See us up on a bridge over here. Do they ever have people that come and make sure the park's upkeep and everything?
Yeah. There's always people in here fixing up stuff. I try to go to places where there's not people or any people.
Yeah, too crowded.
You know.
See, I noticed it goes off in two directions
It
here.
ruins the atmosphere for me when there's a bunch of yelling.
So what would you suggest? Go up here?
No, keep going.
Okay. You ever walk off trail like on the ears?
I'll show you over here. There's a beach.
Okay.
Then we'll go.
Oh, there's a beach over here?
Yeah, and then we'll go this way.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little beach right here. I'm gonna show you here. There's a little beach here. There's more stuff this way.
Wow.
But yeah, okay, we're gonna go back up.
Okay.
We're gonna go down a different.
Okay, sounds good.
Because I want to get to another travel route.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I try to get away from this. I was fucking mad.
Ooh, this gives you a little workout. Ooh, climbing up these steep steps here. So no haunted stories or anything? That stick.
There's been a couple of drownings here, but nothing crazy. But yeah, see, it follows the river. We follow the river too.
That's where all the hiking trails follow the river.
Not all of them. No.
Have you even toured the whole park yet?
I think I've done about 50%.
Oh shit.
And now we're gonna start going my route.
Okay.
As you can see, it's really peaceful up here.
Yeah, it is. That sun's out too. That's good. Thank God we sprayed the off.
Not necessarily, it can get kind of humid.
Well, the good news is it's the middle of the afternoon basically.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be as hot as if we left at noon or 1 or 2.
Yeah. That's usually when I like to do it because it pushes me physically.
Yeah, of course, and it's a lot hotter.
Yeah.
Pine cones. So now I feel like I hear snakes. I heard something over there.
Squirrels.
Squirrel? Okay.
Yeah, squirrels, rabbits.
The rabbits let you pet them?
No.
Oh.
No, they're wild rabbits.
Oh. I wonder why some of the parts have sand and the others don't. Is that just like a design?
No. It's still like fix.
Oh, if there's holes or something in the ground, like manholes.
But there are spots where you can fix really easily.
Yeah, I kind of see.
We'll get to that spot.
Feels like almost like quicksand almost. Okay, there's two different ways here.
No, this takes you down. You can walk over here. This gives you a route down to the. You can kind of get to the edge there and look out. It's kind of cool. You see the two logs across there.
Oh, wow.
I have seen people walk across.
You have? Have you ever walked across them?
No.
Okay, you can go ahead and keep moving.
But yeah, you can see here, watch your step.
Yeah, you sort of get caught up in these, you get trip yourself up, yeah.
That's kind of why they put sand down.
Oh, to stop the roots from tripping you?
Yeah, and there's holes and stuff like that. Alright, we're coming up to a mirror trail now.
This is your favorite route?
Yeah.
But like I said, you've only toured 50% of it, so you still got some other routes that you...
Other side, I've driven to the other part.
Oh.
I'm just saying what I've hiked. But I've driven to different spots. But this Peach Loop, it takes you back around, back to where we were.
Okay.
But we're gonna continue on here if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm just warning you.
Was it bad?
I'm just saying it's a walk. You don't have to go the entire.
How long is the walk? About a couple miles?
See, I'll walk this entire mirror trail. Then I'll go to what's called 5 mile road trail. And that's brutal.
And so this trail is probably about what, 5 miles?
No, this one's maybe. I'm trying to think about 3.5 maybe. 4. I don't know, it's something like that. It feels like a lot more, but yeah, you can see how relaxing and
It is.
is out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like it out here. But I really like that place you sent me that's in Arizona, or was that New Mexico?
Arizona.
It looked awesome.
Yeah, I've been on some hiking trails out there, but back in my home state, I'm telling you right now, those trails are no joke. You're out there in the hot humidity with no wind gust. And it could be in the middle of the month of July, temperatures get up to 118 degrees. And they're 95 at night. If you like that kind of challenge, man, then Arizona's a spot for you. You know?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I walked back.
It's okay, it's okay. I'm at a brisk walk.
Just don't overdo yourself.
I know.
Trying to keep up with you.
No, that's okay. I can do a brisk walk. It does look like, do they have any like battles out here that you've been to, like
You mean Texas?
Civil War? Yeah.
I've been to all the like the wars of Texas independence.
Yeah, I've been to the
like,
Alamo, stuff like that.
No, like Washington, Brazos, Goliad.
Jacinto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem about those places now is they look so commercial now. And
Oh, okay. So they don't look
like in San Antonio, the Alamo just doesn't look like.
Yeah, they changed it so much.
When I was a kid, because now they have freaking restaurants all around it. And I hate that. This ruins it for me. And there's too many damn people there.
Yeah, facts.
Because I can't enjoy anything if there's super freaking crowds of people.
Yeah, and that's what sucks when they start tearing this kind of shit down to build new highways or businesses.
Yeah.
It sucks, you know. It takes away the preservation of of our area, you know.
Yep.
Was that coyote?
No,
Oh, those are people. Yeah, people can be worse than coyotes.
that's why I like coming out here during the week. Because on the weekends there's people. There's another little
Does this trail take you somewhere? I know it's a creek, but they're coming this way. Let's just keep going.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Yep, that's right. We're down the merry-go-round trail.
I'll show you some little swampland.
Swampland?
Yeah, like where alligators live. And
Oh, no shit. Okay. I'm game.
you don't see the alligators.
Here.
But yeah, I'm glad we got that off. 'Cause those mosquitoes start hitting.
Oh, the off? Yeah.
They start hitting you, you know.
Yeah, and it says it's for deep woods too.
Good, 'cause this is deep woods.
Damn. Some of this shit almost makes you trip. These roots. Some of them you can't even see.
Yeah, when we before we leave, I'll show you the snake tree.
A snake tree.
Yeah, it looks like a snake.
Wow.
Well, it's like our serpent tree. It's kind of weird, but it's on another trail up this way.
Okay.
But to get to it from here, we'd have to take 5 miles. And that's I don't know if you want to do that. Because 5 miles, like, no covering, no. You're right in the dim of the sun and the weather. Gravel road. It's pretty good. They need more,
Watch out for these logs.
yeah,
Oof.
yeah. They need more up and down. That's what I want to train on. You know, higher climb down. Do that.
So Chris, you don't get tore up whenever you come out here without off on?
Oh yeah, I did.
So you're just so used to it.
You saw my damn
Oh
leg?
yeah. So are you just so used to it?
Yeah, I was used to them, but I get tired of them getting in my ear and my face. They'll actually go into your ear.
I hate when they try to fly on my eye or up my nose.
But yeah, they'll
I've had them do that. Even like fruit flies will do that. What are those flies that keep flying in circles around each other? You know what I mean? Like it looks like a pile of them are just swarming. I mean, they're harmless, but they're just annoying. The smaller ones.
The bigger ones that are seeing the hell out of you. Horse flies. Yeah, all kinds of types of flies out like that.
Like I'll even see them when I'm flying in the neighborhood sometimes, and they'll be flying in a swarm in a circle. And they're really small. They're like puny.
There's even a fly that's poisonous to humans.
Hold on.
Not here though.
Let me take a picture of that.
All right.
Wow. This is beautiful. So you've been out here when it's pitch black dark?
Yeah.
That's probably when it's the funnest, isn't it?
Yeah. I could have used my phone light, but
is it possible to get stuck out here?
Yeah, idiot people. People who panic, yeah.
Like me. Now, if they didn't make any trails, that would suck. And you had to go just strictly. That's when you use what?
You have to do like behind my place where you have to.
Oh, look for landmarks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trees and stuff like that. The cool thing about that trail over there is I can always mark where I am because of that snake.
Now, let's say if this didn't have a tree.
Snake tree always leads me back if I get.
Okay, now let's say if there was no trails out here and you kind of hiked at your own risk, how do you leave landmarks?
Some people paint trees. You'll see paint like on trees sometimes.
Yeah, they'll mark them or whatever.
I leave. Me personally, I do like a old Native American thing where I stack rocks together.
Oh, that's what natives did.
And markers.
That's what the natives did, so they wouldn't get lost.
Navajos and Pueblos, and those are more around like where you were from, like New
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah. You all right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just watching these.
Yeah, me too.
Because if you walk too fast through here, you'll trip over this crap. There's a lot of roots out. That's like one of your main hazards when you're walking out here is these roots sticking up out of the ground because you can really trip and fall.
Yeah. So really, I noticed this trail just falls alongside the lake.
River.
River, yeah.
This doesn't.
This doesn't connect to Lake Houston, does it?
No.
Okay. So they just call it Lake Houston. I guess it's because it's by Lake Houston.
Yeah.
Or it's like a branch off of it.
Yeah, Lake Houston's like about, I don't know, 5 miles out.
Yeah.
It's not very far away. Yeah, watch this. This is really bad roots.
Yeah, especially that one. You'll trip and bust your ass over that. Gives you one hell of a workout, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man, I'm started yet.
I know.
I didn't want to tell you that.
No, you're good. This is probably like a 5-mile walk, isn't it? Because you did 11 miles, so you're saying if you did one that was 5, then this one had to be 6. Or vice versa. I think that's the other day you did 11 miles on your tracker.
Yeah.
Did you do both of those? This one and the other one?
This one and the other one, yeah.
Okay.
I want to be able to do more than that.
Yeah, I know. It's just we don't have much time.
No, I mean, physically, I want to be able to.
Oh, yeah, of course. How many miles would you like? What's your goal? Like 25 miles?
One day, I don't know. We'll see. I'd love to get it up into the 17 mark. 18.
What about when you did the 11? Were you tired?
Yeah. I remember the first time I ever hiked. Oh my god!
I never realized how much of a challenge that hiking can be. A lot of people think it's easy. Hell, I even thought it's easy. I'm like, okay, all you do is just walk, and you follow a trail. I'm like, dude, no, you have to maneuver and watch for this, watch for that. You have to watch your steps. And then the trails could be 5, 10, 15 miles long.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Let me know if you need water. I have water.
Nah, don't need water.
Come on.
We're probably barely a mile into this walk. If that.
You never think about the miles. You just keep going.
Yeah.
Kind of like life, you know?
Yeah.
I think of it in that.
My dad always told me that life is just one giant pit stop. If you think about it. Right? Or one roller coaster event.
You know, the roots,
Like when you first.
roots represent obstacles in your life.
Yeah.
This is the way I see things.
So that's how you kind of take hiking almost. As a challenge of life.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you have a goal to get to the end.
So it makes it more funner. So you don't think about the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main goal is to get to the end, get to your next spot, keep going.
Well, following this trail will it take us back to where we originally started?
No.
Okay.
Take us to another trail. I put extra weight in my backpack to for exercise too.
Oh, with like.
Pick up my backpack.
Oh shit! It's heavy as hell. Damn, Chris. That help with like strength training, endurance, respiratory.
All of that.
Oh, endurance. Okay.
I get that from my cousin. He's career military and he does Ironman competitions.
Oh wow.
I try to copy some of his stuff. And he'll go. See, he's a badass. He'll run with over like 70 pounds of weight in his backpack. He'll run.
Really?
Yeah, or walk with that. Well, in the military, you had to carry a lot of shit.
Well, how much weight are you carrying right now?
Not that. These kind of hikes, I'm not going to carry that much weight. Eventually, yeah, when I get stronger, I'll actually put actual weights in the backpack.
Okay, here we go.
You like it out here?
I love it. I don't think that's even a question at this time. You feel sort of reborn again. Mentally, spiritually, and even physically. You can get like a workout from this. It's almost sort of like being one with Mother Nature. You know, seeing the finest things she has to offer. And to get to explore what Earth is really like. You know?
Yeah.
You feel that way?
Yeah.
So it makes you feel relaxed. It does help with your anxiety because right now I feel like a lot of weight's lifted off my shoulder by just doing this hike.
Yeah, it keeps you from going free. Yeah, we're running into some more sand.
I bet it's heavy as hell having to carry this sand. They probably ride like a four-wheeler or something.
Yeah, there's four-wheeler. You'll see four-wheeler trails, all kinds of stuff. People ride bikes down here too. You see all the bike track. I want to get a bike one day and just bike it. I bet that would be really hard. Because then you have to push with your legs and you have to drive through sand. And everything.
I mean, like your feet kind of go through the sand, so it's harder to grip the ground. I guess they put extra sand there just in case.
Yeah.
This kind of gives this look right here like a, like it's snowing. Look.
Maybe a squirrel.
Squirrel?
You don't see him? He moves back over there. Here we go.
Okay. We're on. Ever get sand in your shoes?
Yeah, but that's why we're tighter shoes. I'm gonna get hiking shoes eventually, like some good.
They got hiking shoes?
Well, they have hiking boots. They have types of shoes you can wear that are better for hiking. Protect your ankles.
Yeah. Wow, wings. Woo!
See? That's what happened.
There we go. Okay, someone messaged me. Oh, Stripes. Free taco bullshit. You're a good dude, Chris. And I mean that.
We're gonna cross the road right here.
Okay.
Well, that's nice of you to say. Why do you think that?
That's your personality, man. The way you carry yourself. I wish more people were like you. You know, it's hard to meet good friends, you know? Now, I do have some, you know, decent friends. Ash, you know, Samantha, Brittany, and a couple others, you know. But, you know, it's hard meeting good people, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes they always have, like, hidden motives or hidden agendas, you know?
That's being you.
Okay. So we're...
I'm never gonna say I ever thought of having agendas and ulterior motives.
I'm not saying you're not perfect, but in the way you carry yourself almost deems that way.
I don't know, when you go through a lot of shit, I don't know. You either come out of it as a worse person
Or a better person.
You know, yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Does hiking help you cope with things in life?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So like when you...
Hiking has been more therapeutic for me than any kind of medication I've ever had in my life.
Wow. So just hiking, how long have you been a hiker for?
I just really started it maybe a couple years of just slightly doing it. And
How did you get into
I
it?
started getting into it like maybe a year ago.
What made you started? Like what was the thing that got you into it?
I felt every time I came here and I left, I would feel just so much, better than...
Like a new person?
Yeah, I feel better.
Okay.
I just feel better when I leave here.
And I'm just curious, since you...
I'm telling you, it's therapy. It really
Now,
is.
since you've been hiking here, you said you've had anxiety and panic attacks. Do you still get them?
Not as bad.
Okay.
I'm saying like going through here and having to maneuver and navigate your way out of somewhere.
Yeah.
It actually helps your brain to deal with things better out there.
Wow. So you sort of take this hiking trail as like as sort of a way of overcoming obstacles in your own life.
Yeah.
From a mindset standpoint. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Is there anything about the hiking experiences or certain obstacles that you haven't accomplished? I mean, obviously you want to go longer, but are there certain...
longer, and I want to eventually go to different places.
Okay.
Mainly here is like a training ground for me to be able to do those other places that I dream about going to.
Yeah.
Because eventually this is not going to be a challenge to me, and I'm going to need bigger challenge. That's what happens when you mature emotionally. You move on from this challenge to another one. And that challenge you thought that was going to be so horrible and rough, and you couldn't do it, you did it, and that is the best satisfaction you can get out of life to me. I mean, that's the way I see it.
I really do appreciate you taking me out here.
No problem.
Because even myself, when I go through my anxieties or my panic attacks, even with my addiction, you know, to caffeine and food and stuff, sort of this hiking experience has sort of taken me to a different mindset, different perspective on life, you know? And like, it's taught me to appreciate the finer things in life. And you know, that's one thing my father used to tell me. He said, when you're younger, it's all about fashion and going out and spending money and blowing it off and trying to get the girls. And this is what makes you become a real man. And then as you get older, you realize all of it's bullshit, you know? And he told me like for example, my father hunts, you know? And he's a big hunter. I'm not a big hunter, but I love to fish. He loves to fish. That's one thing we have in common. I can go out to the property we own and enjoy the nature of it. He enjoys the hunting aspect. Now, as he's gotten older, he doesn't enjoy the hunting aspect anymore. He now enjoys the nature part. And he was telling me, as you get older, it's the simpler things in life that count. But when you're younger, it's all about, you know, you have to do all this to impress this person. You got to do all this to impress that person. But as you get older, you just realize it's all bullshit. And you realize it's things like this right now that is what truly defines life. It's about, you know, connecting with people and spiritually and trying to, you know, even like little nature walks like this can outbeat going to a club any day of the week, you know, but you don't realize all that till you get older.
You realize too, there's a lot of fake people out there. Because believe it or not, people sometimes don't trust me because of the way I am, because they're like, there's no way a human being can be the way you know, like you are.
Yeah.
Say the things that you do and do the things, you know,
yeah,
kind of crap, you know, ridiculous stuff like that.
Yeah,
because
facts.
they're used to being, you know, abused by other people, and so I don't blame them for that. I don't, because I know the feeling. I had bad relationships, bad friendships, and you know, so I've come to peace with that term, you know.
Yeah.
So I understand when people automatically judge me when they don't know me real well.
Yeah.
So I understand. Because my mindset is they're either going to accept me or reject me, and that's their business. However,
So has anything about hiking taught you anything about yourself?
basically stuff like I've just told you.
Yeah.
It really just shows me I can do things that I never thought I could do before, like going good distances, handling the elements and stuff like that.
So you become at peace with oneself.
Yeah, because my depression was so bad where, I mean, like when my mom passed away,
Yeah.
I didn't leave the house for almost like 2 years.
Wow. So you became like an introvert?
Pretty much. I didn't go anywhere.
Was it hard? Was it hard on?
Because me and my mom were really close. I was close to my dad, but not
As much as your mom?
No.
Yeah, I feel the same way about myself. I'm more closer to my mother than I am to my father.
So when my mom left, part of my, you know, my soul left with her.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And I had to find it again.
I know that you mentioned your mother and your father passed away 6 months from each other.
Yeah.
How impacting was that at the beginning? And how do you cope with it now, or how do you?
Well,
and does hiking help?
in the beginning, I was suicidal. I was suicidal for a very long time.
Okay.
I took several attempts.
Wow.
So yeah, it was pretty rough. It's not an easy thing to talk about, but
I know.
I like to get it out though.
Yeah.
You can't keep things in all your
Of course. I'm the same way.
But yeah, it was hard. Cause see, I had to go through the death process twice with both parents within 6 weeks of each other.
Yeah.
Both my parents had different types of cancer, different kind of
What
levels
type
of cancer.
What type of cancer was your father
My
had?
mom just had lung cancer, and my dad had a rare type of melanoma that got.
Oh yeah, in the middle of the head.
Yes,
Oh,
that
wow.
got behind the eye, went all into the.
Wow.
Got all the way to the spine and everything. Just
Wow.
once it got to the spine, that was it. Well, mainly, and the hard thing with my dad was he was this giant of a man, 6'2", you know, fishing, hunting guy. You know, you're a man's man.
Yeah.
And to see him in that final condition was just horrible. I mean, he was weak. He couldn't walk. He was like helpless. And I had to go through that twice.
And
So
it's such a
imagine-
small span
So
too.
imagine that.
And you're still not over the first one with your mom, and then your dad. It happens to your dad, and you're like,
Yeah. No, my mom went last after my dad.
yeah.
She just gave up after he had.
They say that, like, I remember one woman died, and then her mother died shortly after. Remember that? I don't know if you saw that on the news, but they said like that she had suffered from like broken heart syndrome or something.
Yeah.
It was some actress, I don't remember, but her mother passed away like right after that, like about a month or two. But she was just so sad she couldn't deal with. Oh, she couldn't deal with it.
So yeah, coming out here, we all have our little inner demons we fight every day, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just how we
It's
how
how.
we deal with it. It's
Yeah.
how we make it. You either give up or keep going, you know.
Yeah.
You ever seen a Shawshank Redemption, the movie?
Yeah. Oh, hell
You know,
yeah.
either get busy living or get busy dying.
Yeah.
That's that fun. That quote. Morgan Freeman says that.
Yeah.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
Wow. That's so powerful there, you know.
Yeah, when you really think about it, because when I really actually started thinking about that movie quote in it, just the deeper you get into it, it just really is cool. Get busy living, get busy or get busy dying. So
Wow.
you have two choices.
And it can only be one. You heard that?
Yeah, you have two roads. Now that one road may be the easiest one, you know, the one where people think suicide is the answer to. They think that's the easy road. Oh, all my problems will be gone. Nobody will have to worry about me anymore. Kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or you take this road. It's going to be a harder road, but there's so many positives and accomplishments.
So there's a light at the end of the tunnel,
You can, if you go further enough.
and seek it.
Don't just go a short way on your path and be like, is this all life is? No, you've got to take the entire road. You have to take the entire path to get to what I think is the key to enlightenment, happiness, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Wow, you just said a lot of deep stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like that.
So has this hiking helped you? Because I know you mentioned for years, like even to this day, I'm sure there are days where it's hard for you coping with, you know, the fact your parents are gone. But is there times where this hiking sort of helped you deal with those things?
Well, of course.
Okay.
Deals with everything. Deals with being alone, all kinds of stuff. I'm human. I get all that kind of stuff. I mean, I was diagnosed with a major depressive disorder about like in my teens, so.
Wow.
But and chalk on the anxiety disorder that I have still. I have these things; they don't go away. So, but the hiking does wonders for me. I've been able to build better friendships with people, and that's really a blessing for me.
Am I the only person that you've ever took hiking before?
No, I've taken a couple more. I just wanted to take you so you could do your YouTube,
Yeah, of course.
document my talks.
Well, I
and
definitely
everything.
will be doing more of these hikes with you, man. Or even if I come out here by myself. But it's always good, I guess, to go with someone, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you come out here by yourself, it's another different experience for you.
Well, yeah, because everything is like gives you time to think on your own.
Yes.
So it has its pros and cons.
So yeah, I encourage you to take this path on your own and see where it leads you. I mean, it might lead you down a different path or something even better than you thought or something. You know, you never know.
Wow, the lake gets more beautiful out here.
Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful. Because remember earlier there wasn't really much of the lake. Now it's got
See here where you can do campgrounds.
campgrounds.
Yeah, there's camping. See, you can camp in here. They call this primitive camping because it doesn't have all the amenities. So you have to do everything kind of rustic back there. I like it.
What do you mean by rustic?
You know, you don't have your charcoal yet. You build your own fire. That kind of stuff.
Wow. Go ahead. I'm just so amazed on how I feel right now about just going on these hikes, you know? Just takes your mind off of the stress in life, you know? You know?
But you have to remember that life is going to be there when you get back. So,
Of course.
and you still have to deal with it. But I think doing this kind of stuff, being with nature and everything else, it helps. I think it helps you deal with difficult people, difficult situations. So I like that.
I can see why you go hiking. I knew the first video I saw you posted it, and I got the notification, and I saw it. I like instantly fell in love.
Okay.
Look, there's another camping ground here.
Yeah, there's more camping stuff here.
Would you ever camp out here?
I don't know, maybe one day.
You have to pay to do it?
Um,
Because I know they close at a certain time.
You don't. This is not they don't let you stay in here overnight, so unless you're in one of those cabins over there.
Okay.
But yeah, you have to have you pay a different thing for camping.
Oh, okay. So you probably would have to pay for one of those cabins and then do like
If
individuals.
you're gonna camp up here, you bring all your stuff with you. But there's sites down to where we park where you can just drive around and park at a campsite. But these are harder. These are you have to carry all your stuff.
Yeah. It's sort of like what you said, primitive camping. Sort of like everything sort of on your own makes it more challenging. Of what a true camper and how they did it back in the day when there were no cars.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of being in the backwoods of my dad back here too. So I used to go hunting with him as a kid and fishing.
Oh, that's cool. Where'd y'all go hunting at?
Up near like junction stuff, and then
Okay.
and then we would hit South Texas.
Oh yeah, towards Hebronville, Brownsville, and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hidalgo. Yeah. Yeah. The valley. Now that the sun's kind of slightly set, it kind of feels a little bit better, a little breezy. It's 6:19.
Oh, fuck.
Is that bad?
I'll still be able to get out of here. They just don't let people in. That door opens. I don't panic about that anymore.
Sorry.
All right.
Oop, little steep hill. I wonder if there's snakes in this grass.
No, we don't want to find it. So always be aware of your surroundings.
Okay.
Because even in the sand, snakes they'll sunbathe.
Oh, they hide in the sand?
Yeah.
What kind of snakes have you seen out here?
I'm just gonna hide them there. Anything around anything? What?
What kind of snakes do you see out here?
Copperheads. I've heard there's rattlesnakes out here. I've never seen one. I don't want to run into one of those.
I see those little things that fly in circles. What the hell is that? Fireflies, I guess?
No, you're not going to see fireflies until at night.
This part's beautiful.
Here's a good spot too. We want to take some footage here.
Yeah.
Step out over here.
Okay. Let's go. Damn, even stumps in the ground. Look, I just passed one up.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that too.
Yeah. Those stumps are big enough to trip you. Yep. Saw that one. Now I'm looking at the ground now until at least we get out of the sandy part. But they poured a lot of sand out here. So you've taken this trail before. I think this is the one you took yesterday, right? Or a day before that? Yesterday? Yeah. I noticed you know where to step at. So it's almost like you know the land.
Well, you do. It's really nice right here.
I'm telling you, it looks like an old Civil War battleground. You know? Kind of gives it. Push.
Okay, I'm trying to get you to the swamp lane. But here, if you go in there, you can see some swamp land. Walk in there.
Oh, wow.
There's more further down too. But get a good get some good film of the trees over here on your right.
It's beautiful. This is cool right here, man.
Did it say on the sheet I can only bring 2 people?
I don't know. It didn't say.
Look at how big it is. I could bring 3.
Oh, no shit.
I'd like to bring a bigger group. That'd be fun.
That would be cool. And like I said, when I get the pass, then I could bring some too.
Okay.
And that'll just conjoin both of ours. Says no horses.
Yeah, there's they actually have you see that sign? There's a sign over there. There's a sign of. It'll tell you like where the horse trails are. So there's certain designated trails for horses.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure they can get injured out here.
Oh yeah. But I'd like to walk a horse through here. It's cool. Next to the river.
About an hour's worth of footage already. I might, if I'm lucky, if this will let me, I'll get another 30 and then I'll transfer it to my phone.
Cool. I'm gonna be YouTube.
Here we go.
How many views did the other video get that?
So far about almost 100. But like I said, it's only been up for 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Got 6 comments already. Like I said, I'm gonna let it build.
Really?
Yeah, you just gotta give it some time.
Oh, 6 comments? Are they like positive?
Yeah, all positive. They're like, this looks cool, man. This looks fun. You should come to my state. We do stuff like that here.
Hey, that'll be invitation to them over there. Yeah, definitely. We'll make friends with those people. There's really cool places to go in that state.
I agree. Oh, here goes another hill to work out on. Would you ever want to do a hiking trail that had nothing but hills and stuff on it?
That'd be fun. I want to eventually do that. I want to eventually try to climb. I did in Israel. I did get to climb some mountainous area.
In Israel?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's fun.
How? What made you go to Israel?
My sister's church frequent.
Oh, cool.
I was like, yeah. So for about a couple $1,000, I was able to go. And it was a good experience.
So what did you climb when you were there?
I climbed.
Or hiked?
Some of us hiked up what's called Mount Temptation. It's really just a big. It's not really a huge mountain like you think.
It doesn't go to the clouds,
in
does
the
it?
Bible or anything. And it's pretty funny. You read about things, and they seem so larger than life, right? And then you go to the actual places, and they're like smaller than you expect. It's funny. I'm like, this is the.
So how long did it take you to climb it?
Oh, not very long. It was just a little path we went on.
Oh. And what was the other one you went on? You said you went.
We climbed all through we walked all through the other areas around there. I couldn't do much hiking there because we were in a group tourism crap. And me, I like to go and do my own thing when I'm doing stuff, and so that was kind of annoying. Tour guide kept getting mad at me because I was
kept venturing off.
Yes. Told him I'm here to experience stuff. I'm not here as a damn tourist.
Yeah.
I came here I went there for a spiritual connection. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wasn't there just to sightsee. Look at that.
Oh, look at the turtle by the rock.
It was a spiritual journey for me. At no point.
Was that would say that it was your milestone, like of hiking? Yeah. How long did it take to fly there?
10 hours. 10 hours from the United States. That was 10 hours from the United States to we stopped in Germany, switched planes, and then that took us another 5 hours. So it was about 14 and a half hours of flying. But not together. You had a little stop, but not very much of a stop. Yeah, it's a good place. You can bring friends up here, all kinds of stuff. I always say you never have enough friends, you know.
Facts.
I mean, I gotta take that. Real friends, you always have a small group of your close ones, you know.
You know, it's one thing.
Then you have friends that you would call your fun friends that you just kind of hang out with. Hey, call up and hey, what are you doing?
My dad always told me that most of your friends you're gonna make are after high school, right? I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. Like you're gonna see that. Like you may keep a handful of them, but as the years go, they either like move off, get married, go to prison, die from drug overdose or something. And you will see that as you get older. And like he's right. Like I have been seeing that. And he told me like all your friends you make is actually after high school. Most of your lifelong friends, you know? I mean, like, of course, since we have social media now, you can sort of keep in touch with everybody. But he's still right as to the aspect of once you're out of high school and you sort of venture off, everyone just sort of goes their own path. Sort of like hiking. Because you realize the world is much bigger than it was in your secluded area. So I'm not saying that your friends disappear from high school, it's a bad thing necessarily. But it's just, everybody just takes their own path, someone may want to move to Colorado, someone may want to move to Utah, someone may want to move to the state penitentiary, because they did something they shouldn't have done, or whatever, Yep. I bet this would be very therapeutic for prisoners. Like if they got to get out and do stuff like this.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing for rehabilitation, maybe.
Yeah.
This is a really cool spot. You can see all the little tree trunks sticking out of the...
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, but you get a better view of it this way. Don't worry, we don't get locked in here.
It's okay.
They have that automatic. They just close it, and then that means people can't come in anymore.
That'd be funny if over there they're like, 4 tigers have escaped and they're wandering in the area. Please take all precaution. Now, how would you protect yourself against like a grizzly bear or a large animal and you were hiking? Did you learn anything from that? I mean, I know you haven't experienced that, but hypothetically, what would your advice be?
I've been in areas with bears.
Really? Wow.
Over in Arizona.
What part of Arizona were you in?
I went to
Tucson?
Flagstaff, and then we went up to Grand Canyon.
Awesome. When did you go?
Oh, that was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
That was a few.
So when you ran into the bear, were you face to face with it?
No, luckily I was in a vehicle. So.
Oh, cool.
I thought it'd be always really cool to like face one when you're out on the man to man. Yeah.
Man, the man versus the bear.
But no, I've never had an encounter with a bear. It really depends on what kind of areas I start going to. Then I'll be learning more preparation for those type of areas. We'll go a little further and start walking back. I'm not gonna take you that entire because it'll take us another 2 hours to get over across the snake tree. But I really want you to see that. Watch out. Poop.
What kind of poop from?